Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around the story.
So good morning once again. Good morning, Maureen. Man, people have no idea. So lately, I've had a lot of stuff going on. We've been helping a friend. So I collect talking boards, Ouija boards. And the last great-granddaughter, the last Kennard, relative for Charles Kennard, passed away. And with a friend of mine, we've been helping a friend of ours clear out her house. She died alone. But apparently LaVale Robinson, very, very sweet and wonderful person. So, but helping him, we've been staying up late, had all kinds of people around town and stuff. So, boy, am I running myself. And all that's coming around to say, good morning, Jenna. I made it too. I was going to come all the way around to say, I just have not been getting sleep lately. So again, this is one of those things where it's like, it's 7:13. I have got to make it look like I've been sitting here meditating for the last half hour. So, I mean, talk about being on time by an inch. But I have a table right there that belonged to the person who was the originator of the company that started Ouija boards back in 1890. So, that's cool. But now, what are we doing? This is our reminder as we listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. It's like no matter how much we've been running, I've been running, there's still one part of the day where we can take a breath. Feet flat on the floor, butt in the seats. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. Kind of flip that light switch. Go from run to, oh yeah, we're making a connection here. Okay, so the question is, what does the universe have for us today? Any tips or tricks, or do we have any angers or resentments that we need to deal with? Do we have anything that might trigger us today? Because if we think about it during our meditations, or when we're doing the tarot, if we think about it, then maybe if that pops up during the day, you know, people have said, it's like, I knew that was going to get me mad, or I knew I was going to run out of time. It's like, I've chosen to be angry. So let's see what the universe has for us today. Let's avoid that. I have chosen to be angry. And trust me, I speak from experience. So I'm going to make 3 stacks, each one a different thread going out to the universe, each one a different thought or conversation. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will lead down one conversation, this down a different one. So today I'm going to go for the center stack, which I like to think of as just being right at the heart, right at the center of everything. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And I'll flip each card over one at a time, just like we're reading the pages of a book. What a way to start out, especially on a Tuesday. We have the world. The world is about completion. It's about coming full circle. It's about acknowledging time for a change, movement. It's the last card of the majors. So the thought here is, where are we going? Where did we come from? To the Nine of Wands. So if we're looking linearly from left to right, again, where did we come from? The struggles we sometimes take to get where we're going. So again, nines, we're getting to another completion. It's not a 10, but as I always say in numerology, you have 1 through 10. 1 is a seed, where you start something new. 2's choices. 4 is all about 4 legs on a table, so you got stability. 5s are challenges. 7, 8. So from 1 to 10, 9 is when you win the race. If it's a race, 1 through 10, 9 is when you win the race, and then 10, like the world, is what you do with your winnings as you prepare for a new cycle. So let's see what the next card is. Well, that's interesting because when I was doing the shuffling earlier, a card popped out. And I always keep that in the back of my head when we have a pop-up. When we have something like that. And it was this card. And it's a card about celebration. It's a card about a moment of stability. I just mentioned 4. So wands are the element of fire. They are activity. They are passion. They are creativity. They are the card if we want to get things done. So what I'm seeing here is that, you know how sometimes we can reminisce about the good old days, or, oh man, I wish I was back where I lived before. I wish I was, entropy means that, you know what, we can't go back. That it's always moving forward. And we can look back to the good times, but we always see things through a filter. We struggle to get where we are every day. And so sometimes we just need to accept that things are a struggle. And it may seem we're even going backwards, but even the toughest of times, sometimes it's hard to realize this, but we do have reasons to celebrate. We've all gone through tough times, but it's that thing where it's like wishing what we had means that we don't get what's coming. And, Jen, I was actually thinking about you with that move and all those things like that. Remembering where we were, and it's like we don't like change. And this guy looks like he's having a tough time as compared, and look at what he's looking at. This guy is almost looking jealously at the past. But who we were then is not who we are now, and who we're going to be tomorrow is not who we are today. And this card is a card of celebration. It's a card of ultimately finding that stability again. A moment to breathe. Still have work to do, but a reason to celebrate. Sometimes just being this side of the grass can be a reason to celebrate. So I'm going to flip over the advice card, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And so Pentacles, coins. Coins are the home, health, finances, element of earth, and all the things that keep us grounded. And 7s are about potential and drive. But, we're not moving very fast when we're an earth element. As a matter of fact, we're just sitting here. We've planted the seeds, and this is a card of patience. Because as you can see, this person, it's like they planted the seeds. They're going to grow in their own time. They're not going to grow any faster just by staring at them. So if this person can leave his hoe long enough to maybe go celebrate with everybody else, maybe he'll come back and realize it's like, oh, look, a new coin, a new sprout, a new something. You know, watched pot never boils. You know, trying to watch a clock move, watching paint dry, all those things like that. There's a million other things we could be doing instead of just watching the clock, watching the seed, watching this. So for today, you know, we got here by doing what we did, but we need to live in the... You know what? As a matter of fact, I had somebody once tell me, if you live with 1 foot in the past and 1 foot in the future, you're taking a dump on today. So it is about finding a reason to celebrate and just having that patience to let the seeds we plant today grow. We may not see the blossoms. We may not see the fruits today. But it's like watching paint dry. It's like this slow process. And do we just want to sit there and stare at the clock? Or do we want to live and celebrate the small victories? So with that, let's celebrate the small victories. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Take care, have fun, and yeah, have an amazing day, amazing week. If it's nighttime wherever you are, have an amazing night. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Stars in the sky. Stars in the sky, cards in my hand.